What up? Zion here, back at ya with another indie game. This time we are going to be playing GRIS. This is an indie game that came out back in December of 2018, and it is made by Devolver. And it's one of those indie games like Shovel Knight and Journey that have kind of impacted how I like my indie games and how I kind of want them to move me in a profound way. Just kidding. It's a heavy expectation, but no, for real. This game is gorgeous, and I'm going to go ahead and start a new game, and it's just going to jump us right in. So let's go ahead and do that while I move my chair. This game is all in watercolor too, and so it's such a gorgeous game. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've seen you go. And it's gonna be another one where I kind of want you to figure out what's going on. But we see that she lost her voice just now. It seems as if this hand is crumbling and everything around her is just gonna start falling apart, right? At the very end, I'll kind of say what it's really about without spoiling it all right now, because I remember when I first played it, my interpretation was totally different than what I read of it. So, just keep it at that. How's y'all days been, by the way? My day has been awesome. My birthday just happened. It was on July 3rd. Yo, your boy's a Cancer. And what an awesome game to play to come back, you know? And so I hope y'all ready for this one, because I feel like it's probably going to take like 2, maybe 3 gameplays, and hopefully they're not all super long, but we'll find out when we get there. And the music in this game too, oof, it's gonna blow you away. See, published by Devolver. She's just going, she's just falling. Free falling. Okay. As we start here, it's going to be very, very bland. And color-wise. But I'm just going to go get a little secret real quick. I'm going to skip to that. Sorry, not skip to that. I realized I have to get something first. As we continue on this path, we look very, very sad. But the landscape's starting to peek in through a little bit in the background here. And whenever I try to jump, she just falls. Like she doesn't have the energy for it, but oh, you hear the sound of those little creatures too? Ooh, so good. Okay, that time it wasn't me though. I wasn't jumping. Now she actually gets it, and now I can... She wipes away a tear. Now I can actually run. And now I'm going to skip to the little secret, which is all the way this way. Okay. So as we come to the very left over here, when we start running and jump over these little stairwells, we'll see that there's a statue here, and it looks like it's someone kind of giving up, you know? As we fall to it too. I can't believe this. So that's one secret. But we'll come over here and like, right now the only colors right now are white, some grays, some blacks, outlines of things. We got some weird trees. I mean, come on now. Already this is a mood, isn't it? Oh man, and like, watch when I get to the peak of this, it's like I could just take a screenshot of this, and this could be my wallpaper for anything. Like what? Ah, gorgeous. Okay. I guess you would call this a puzzle platformer. Look at those little creatures behind me too. Do you see him? I see you. Anyways, because there's gonna be things that we have to collect and put together, but I've already played it, so we'll just get through that real quick. It's gonna kind of be like a walkthrough, I guess. I guess I'm gonna give this title a walkthrough as well. But wee. And look, what is this? What is this ball? What is this? What is this? It's a low-key, it's a star. Low-key. But it's okay. It's a piece of the constellation. Did you see how it was kind of bouncing around me just like that? Look at how it follows me. You see that? You see that? Zigzagging around? Hell yeah. And this part coming up, it's gonna be like, yo, you're gonna need multiple of these, but let's see, we go up onto the... It's kind of interesting because it's not like you jump onto the next layer, it just kind of happens. Like if I were to jump on this instead of like walking down, I don't know how to explain that with these weird, awesome, lovely creatures. So we can see that there's a little, that over there is a secret, and if you collect all of them, you get a secret scene. Now, I'm still going to show the secret scene, but I don't know if I'm going to necessarily collect all of those pieces, you feel? But here's the second piece. Bloop. And naturally, you're going to come over here, and it's going to be like, yo, so, we need a little talk. You only have 2 of them. You need 3 of them. So, you just come over here. And you're like, oh, look, there's a 3rd one up there. But I can't reach it, so let's just go left a little bit. And this is where they want to get you. They're going to be like, oh, you want to come up the stairs? No, you don't. You want to fall down here. Because you don't take fall damage and get that. Yeah, boy. Okay. Anyways. Okay. Now, as we climb this leaning tower, it sounds wet. I don't know if you can hear its wings, but it sounds like it's really wet. The lizard, the chameleon. Ooh, our 2 stars was enough for this little line, or pathway, should I say. And look, we're literally walking on the stars right now. How awesome. As we collect our 3rd one. Yay! And now that we have 3, we can go ahead and do this little, hey yo, check out what these little balls do demo. Now this is the hand that we were on, broken into fragments. We're gonna try not try, but we're gonna go through this color, which is red, and it dyes the world around us, right? Now, just like low-key, what does red remind you of? Like, what emotion? That's gonna be a low-key, a thing in this game. And by red, I mean, yes, I mean, come on. I mean, it's happiness, right? Like, the color of happiness? Duh. As we, like, Naruto run up this thing. Now, this one is saying, like, hey, you've collected 1 secret in this location, which was that one I collected with that leaning tower. The second one, we're gonna have to get later in the game. But, besides the point. As we come to, so this is the little hub world, right? And this is where our stars are like, yo. So if you collect about 12 of us, See? Boom, boom, boom. And we're gonna get through that. Through this rock. Hell yeah. I'm trying to be calm because these games are just so relaxing. Like, I like being hype and being like, yo, fucking crazy. But, okay. Anyways, the first area that you want to go to is to the right over here. And as far as I know, I mean, the hidden items are missable, but story-wise, there's only one way to go. You can't mess up. So, as we descend into what? Into madness. I'm kidding, but and I think that's how I'm gonna break up the game. To be honest, I'm gonna do it by the colors and like area, if that makes sense, because otherwise it's gonna be too long. Sweet. And as we continue through this first area, you're gonna get a lot of like desert vibes. Because I mean, red is also hot. No, just saying, just saying. I mean, for myself personally, I went on. Now I'm just talking about my personal life here, just so that I have something to talk about. But I went into this little spring. Ooh, hold up. As we get introduced to the title, oh yeah. GRIS. GRIS is I don't know. Alright. Anyways, I went into a little spring in the middle of this. So I live in the buttfuck of New Mexico. And it be hot as hell. And we have some springs near us. And I got to be in a little sauna. So I enjoyed the hell out of that. Like our protagonist here, she'll get to enjoy some water, but not after some walking through the sun. We got some like pyramids of Giza behind us, floating rocks, you know, nothing abnormal here. And we can see that in the desert, there'll be some fuckery that is dunes. And the dunes have what? Yes, wind. And so I could show you what it looks like when it blows me back, but I'm just going to kind of let it happen naturally, because when it does blow you back, it blows you back. Like, throws you way back. I don't know if I can make that. Can I make that? Yes, okay, thank God. And you just want to hang out in here because it's inside the rock. Inside this floating rock, which doesn't get blown away itself, but we don't ask no questions here. Oh my gosh. Basically, you're trying to beat this hidden timer that is this dune. This wind. Okay. And as we collect this one and wait for this wind, we're going to slide down that hill. And it's going to give us an option. It's either go up or go down. And you low-key want to go up because that's where the shelter is. Shelter is, man. And just stay here. Trust. Too many times have I jumped over there and got blown over. You do not want to get blown powers. Oh yeah, and I would like to mention, yeah, I don't have my camera on because my hair is getting super long and I just look like a hot mess. And so, and plus this game is gorgeous as hell. So I just want to primarily focus on that, you know? As we collect our second little constellation star. We can walk up to here, hang out. Go! Okay. But, yeah, my hair is just too long. I got a haircut in like a week. And then you guys will be seeing my faces again. My faces? What? Yes, I have multiple faces. I'm a Gemini Loki. I'm kidding. But, it's just more aesthetically pleasing, I feel, when it's a game like this. And plus, the green screen always be giving me problems. This is really easy on me. Okay, anyways, as we continue on, we elevate ourselves past these dunes into more Renaissance-y art. Okay, this part's cool. I love this part. So this thing is not a floating rock, but instead an insect. What? Hello. As we try to rush to get that second little secret thing right there, because that is unmissable. Oh my god, it is unmissable. And you kind of want to just beat it before it gets to the platform 21. There you go. Alright. Low key, you just want to hang out, like always. Alright. I love that thing. I want to name it. Name it something heavy. What's a name that sounds heavy? Gyro. After the gyroscope. I don't know. So, the wind's gonna happen. You just want to like low-key. And yes, there's a secret right there, but you can't reach it. You kind of need something, but I'm not gonna spoil it. You just have to watch for that. So intense. Really wants to get us there. Okay, anyways. Now, as we can see, all that Renaissance framework has been destroyed here. Oh my god, can I make it? Oh, I almost did it. Almost did it. Okay, anyways. We unlock one of our powers, I guess, if you will. Yes. Yes. Which is what? To turn into a square. What you thought? And yeah, she basically unlocks different abilities in the different colors. And so in this one, in red, it's a square. It's a block, right? And we become more heavy. Now, think about how that kind of relates to the color red, and what we've kind of been seeing, right? This is how you unlock the secret. You just slam through it. Yeah. And I'm just gonna cut back to where we became a square. Or just kidding. So now what this is a little ability, you're able to walk through the dune without getting blown away, because you're heavy, obviously. As a square, you're a heavy mofo. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to show what it looks like getting blown around, but pause. But you're not here for that. You're not here to see me get tossed around. Now I love this organ. They were messing it up in the studio. They were really like, I'm gonna show you my passion. I'm gonna show you what the color red is. And as you'll notice that this one doesn't blow over. It kind of is just hanging around, like, to kind of show you that, hey, you need to be a block to go into this next part. Now look at that. What? She's crying, right? Crying, she's losing it. Color red, becoming a square. I might be saying a little too much, but hey. As we come into this temple that we are about to break through, Hold on, I just want to ring all these bells. But just kidding. There's also a secret over here. That if you get up on this little guy, the little guy down there. That's funny. So this is where one of the little secrets are. And it's just platforming at this point, you know. But, oh, I was gonna say you're gonna want to use your square, but hold on, not for this part specifically. Before when we get up there. Blah. Okay. Typical. Watch. Oh, you know what though? This might you'll get to see me get blown around for a second, because this is how you get it. Yes, you have to get blown. What? And she becomes like half of a yin yang symbol. Okay. But yeah, there you go. That's how you get it. Ta-da! Now there is a trophy for this game to not get blown once, and I don't know if that conflicts with this right here, but probably does. Because I mean, that's still the wind. Anyways, I'm gonna cut to that part where you're supposed to slam through down the middle. Okay, so you come here and it's like, oh, this surface is loose. Let me use my thick ass to break this wall down, right? As we descend into hell? Question mark. Okay. And we still gonna use our thickums and break it down. Now, how cool is this? I got rid of the color red completely, and now we're just black and white again. Now, what you're supposed to do here is you're supposed to, you know, not break, but you're supposed to keep hitting and slamming the ground. But I want to showcase something here. You could get, I think it's on this one. Oh my god, if I can jump. You can break her, and this will give you a trophy. Yeah. Anyways, so you can see that we're kind of everything shattered. We're breaking everything here. Color red. And we got shot up, and now we're in this like great architect setting in which everything is going to be very organized. It reminds me of Treasure Planet for some reason. I don't know. Anyone know what that movie is? Old ass movie. Just the way that his little skateboard was built. Okay. Oh no! Yeah, sometimes you're gonna miss jump, but it's okay. You guys don't have to watch me climb back up. I just had to make it a little exciting, you know? Add some thrill and sense of adventure. Also a little bit of like Studio Ghibli and Spirited Away. With the guy in the steam room that has multiple arms. I don't know why this makes me think of him, but okay. Oh, there's actually, oof. So there's a trophy in this game with these little, I forget what these are called. These are actually called something like when people put like rocks like this out in nature. If you break all of these, you get a little trophy too. But I've totally been skipping those, so we're not gonna be doing that. Look, there's one right there. Okay, anyways. Yeah, they're all over the place. You just have to keep an eye out. Okay. We come up here. We use the, yes, the thick ability. The ability to be, oh look, there's a little thing over there too, as you can see, but I'm not gonna go over and get it. We use our 2 to go over that way first. And there's There's one right here. You break it. Wait. Be patient. Trust. Because this game punishes you for going as quick as you can. I wonder what the speed run for this game is, though. Probably as quick as you can walk, which is funny, but so there's a little secret here. Normally you just want to jump and get that, right? But, oh my god. But if you tilt this thing back over, if I remember, oh yes. You could jump on that rock and come up here. Which will grant you, as you can see to the right of the screen, I'll zoom up on it a little bit. A little secret thing. Okay, I'm gonna wait for the next one. Like I said, you do not want to rush this shit. Okay. Okay, there we go. And boom, it just sets you up to get the little constellation thingy too. So it's kind of in your favor to get that. But as we come back, now we have a tree. Yes. Yes. That little mama rock. Now I'm not saying anything right now because the music is kind of getting intense right now, no? Oh, as I said that, it's like, oh, we're gonna be quiet now. Oh yeah, these butterflies. Those are very significant. Oh, we could use the Thickums ability, break this to make floating rocks, of course. Like, what else? Duh. Oh, things right there. Don't forget. And we're gonna slide into those DMs real quick. Hey, what's up, shawty? Now this one's a little bit of a trickier puzzle because, as you'll notice, you're like, what? You're kidding. No, you just go in the middle. Okay. Now we don't have all the constellations. There's one to the left and one to the right, so we're just gonna go left first. It doesn't really matter at this point because it's gonna loop back around low key. As we get a leaning tower of another Bizas. We want to come down here and just, this rock is tied down, so go ahead and free that real quick. And you're like, wait a minute. It's going past my constellation. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, now you can like low key just easily like, you know, jump across and get it. But there's another secret here. What you're gonna want to do, if I remember correctly, is you're gonna want to weigh this down all the way to the bottom. So let me cut to that because it takes a minute. And once you're down here, you're gonna race to the top. Just go. Oof. I hope I make it. There we go. And now that you're on this top segment, you're gonna go to the left. Break these. And there you go. Ta-da! Little secret. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the middle. Now we're going to the right here before we go up again. And you're like, oh, what, that constellation, what? I don't understand. What do I do? I can't become a cute. I'm kidding. So basically, just continue forward. Most of this game is just really just going for it. The puzzles aren't that complex, I feel, but see how the top of him looking weird? It'd be a shame if we dropped our thick on it. I'm just kidding. As this like cool teacup monster that's basically what's inside of all these rocks, right? As that little teacup thing runs across, you're like, oh, let me follow it. And it takes a hold of this rock. Yes. Boom. Shakalaka. We're gonna now continue up the middle. And yes. Previously, if you would have just gone up, you would have seen that, oh no, I don't have the pieces, and then you'll figure left or right, but just same time here. You could walk in there and break those two. Just saying. Now look at how cool this is, low-key, the final thing you're kind of doing in this area. Look at how cool this final part is. So you're gonna realize that you're not thick enough to make this attach. So go looking around, right? Right? You're like, wait a minute, can I jump on that? Yes, you can. And what's the point of this, you ask? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, to drop through the middle? Nope, 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 nope. Not yet, not yet. You can go even higher. Yes. Yes. My precious. Okay. And I just recommend going into a little square and falling through. Blah! There we go. As we gain the power of light and ascend into adulthood, we see that he's just suffering up here. Okay. But like low key though. But like not what this is about. Anyways. Yeah. Little last platforming to this awesome well, like, do you remember what I was calling a fragment earlier? I was like, oh, this thing broke into pieces. Yeah, we're going back into it. The hand. The hand. And we unlock a new color. Blue, greenish. Now, okay. I guess I can say this. Now, you'll notice that in like that last level, we were breaking a lot of things, right? Kind of associated with the color red, right? What does blue make you think of? Mostly blue. I know there's some greens, but it's primarily blue. As we slide all the way back to the hub. Yeah. And remember, if you were probably exploring, you're like, why can't I jump up there? Anyways, so yeah, look it. Now you can come across this bush, and remember, it was just all red, and like it was just a tree. Now it has its leaves now. And we put a little bit more into the constellation. As you can see, it's way bigger than you thought, too. It's not just a little segment. It's a big mama. Yes. And I'm going to stop it right here. So that was part 1 of GRIS. Isn't it lovely? Isn't it just so relaxing and scenic? I hope my voice and my commentary doesn't ruin it too much, because I'm trying to make it crazy, but it's really just a nice and beautiful game. But with that being said, I hope you guys are having a nice morning, evening, or night. And let me know what your thoughts are so far on this game as we continue next time. See you then. Xeon.